And we back, and we back, and we back. You riding your bike? Say hi.
Hi.
They see you on your bike. Luna, say hi. Say what's up. What book are you reading today, Luigi? You just riding a bike today?
No, I'm doing the bike.
You ready?
I'm gonna get done.
You want to sit on this side?
Yeah, I'm gonna get done.
Okay. Alright, so today's book is called Pete the Cat, 5-Minute Bedtime Stories. Okay? So let's start with chapter 1, which is called Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Turn the page. You ready? Huh? Are y'all read the first two of this book yesterday? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to read the next two. Are you ready?
No.
You so silly. Alright, so we're on this page. We're going to read this page. This chapter. It's called Pete the Cat Out of This World. So Pete, yep. So Pete is very happy. Are you ready to listen? Alright, you gonna use your fingers?
Yeah.
So he has been chosen for a super groovy mission. He is going into outer space. He will be the first cat to walk the moon. But first, Pete has to train. You gotta sit up if you want to turn pages. Alright, next page, Luigi. Pete goes in the zero gravity chamber. He spins and spins and spins. He learns how to drive a rover. Pete practices picking up small rocks. Whoa, bless you. Pete goes to mission control. He learns how the astronauts speak to the crew on Earth. He learns how the rocket gets into space, and he learns how it lands. Finally, Pete is ready. You ready for the next page? This page, just wait. Pete and the other astronauts climb into the space capsule. They buckle in and prepare for the flight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! The ship shakes and rattles. A loud sound fills the cabin. Pete looks out the window. They are speeding through outer space. Super cool. The ship blasts past the satellite. A comet streaks by the window. You see the comet? Go like. The Earth grows smaller as the astronauts make their way to the moon. Next page. The trip to the moon takes a long time. Uh-oh, what's this?
Oh no.
Look at it. What's that?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
You do know.
Huh?
You do know what that is.
Huh?
It's a guitar.
Guitar.
Don't you got a guitar?
Here's a guitar.
So Pete brings out his guitar. He plays a groovy song for the other astronauts. The astronauts float through the cabin to the beat of Pete's song. Mission Control listens in. Cool beat, Pete.
Good beat, Pete.
Finally, the rocket lands on the moon. They on the moon. Pete straps on his spacesuit. He opens the door.
No.
Look at this. He opens the door and climbs down the ladder. His feet touch the ground. Pete and the other astronauts walk around. It's time to explore. Pete looks at the surface of the moon. It's bumpy and kind of dusty. Nothing like the ground at home. He climbs into the rover. Hey, you gotta listen to this page. He uses his training to drive over the surface of the moon. Pete collects moon rocks to bring back the Earth and maps Pete's collect moon rocks to bring back to Earth and map the moon's surface. Luna, what you doing? You want to read the book?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. So Pete's mission is almost complete. But first, he has one more job to do. He straps on a jetpack and heads toward Mars. Pete takes out a special camera. He pointed at the red planet and starts to take pictures. He says, she want a picture with me. Picture with me. Pete zooms left. He zooms right. Snap, snap, snap. Soon he has hundreds of pictures. Oh no! Pete lost track of time. He has drifted too far away from the moon. He has to make it back before the ships take off back to Earth. Pete refires his jetpack. He zooms towards the moon's surface. If he does not make it back, he will be stuck in space forever. Next page. Uh-oh, he'll be stuck forever. Phew! Pete makes it back just in time. The other astronauts are already in the ship. Pete climbs aboard and straps himself in. The ship shakes and rattles as it takes off. Pete looks out the window. The moon grows smaller and smaller. The astronauts begin their journey back to Earth. Finally, the ship reaches the Earth atmosphere. It touches down and taxis to a stop. Mission Control cheers. Yay! Yay! Good job, Luna. Clap your hands. Yay! They are glad to have their astronauts home safe, and they can't wait to see the pictures and rocks Pete collected. Pete's trip to outer space was out of this world. He's psyched to have his feet back on solid ground. Yes, he clapped their hand because they made it back. But he hopes to go up to, he's psyched to have his feet back on solid ground, but he hopes he gets to go up again soon. Mars seems like a groovy place to explore next. Rock it on, Pete. Say rock it on. All right, ready for the next story? It's the last one. It's tomorrow. So this one is called Pete the Cat Goes Camping. He went camping. You want to go camping?
No.
I want to go camping. I'm glad you said no. Me and your mama, we can go camping. Leave you. So Pete is going camping with his family. This is his first family camping trip. He can't wait. Camping sounds groovy. Pete and his brother Bob pack the car. They bring food, flashlights, fishing poles, and tents. Don't forget the sleeping bags, Luigi, says Dad. He hands them to Pete. It's a long drive. Oh, my bad. I got you. Go ahead, turn the page. It's a long drive to the campsite. Finally, they arrive. Pete, Mom, and Dad sets up the tent. Pete and Bob go deep into the woods. They collect sticks to make a campfire. They're going to make a fire out of sticks. Pete and Bob decided to go for a hike. Bob showed Pete that the footprints of all the animals who live in the forest. They see bear tracks and deer tracks. One set of tracks looked like it belonged to a raccoon. Just then, a bunny hops past. He leaves another set of tracks in the dirt. Pete looks at a big footprint. Far out, he says. Look how big this is, Bob. Bob bends down. I don't know what animal it is, but I bet it's not something we want to run into. Luigi, next page. You showing me singing your basketball song? You want to sing that song to the camera when we're done reading?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you sing. All right. So Bob and Pete make their way back to the campsite. Their dad is waiting for them. Come on, boys, he says. It's time to catch our dinner. Pete's dad holds up a fishing rod. Who wants to try? Bob doesn't like fishing. He stays at the campsite to get the fire going. Pete wants to try. He and his dad go to the lake. They have to be very quiet so they don't scare away the fish. It's a fish, Luigi. You see the fish?
Yeah.
Finally, Pete feels something tug on his line. He caught something. Pete and his dad bring their catch back to the campfire. That was awesome. Bless you. Now cover your mouth. Pete says, look what I caught. Pete's moms take the fish from him. She cleans it and cooks it over the campfire. It is delicious. Great job, Pete. Next page. After dinner, Pete and his family gathered around the fire to keep warm. It is getting dark out. Pete looks up at the sky. He has never seen so many stars before. How about a story? Pete dad asks. Bob jumps up. I've got one, he shouts. Bob tells Pete and his parents all about the big, hairy giant who lives in a wood. Every time he prowls the campsite looking for snacks, Bob says. In the morning, all that's left are crumbs and giant footprints. In fact, his feet are so big that they call him Bigfoot. Uh-oh. Sit up. Next page. And sit up. Uh-oh, Bigfoot gonna get you. Groovy story, Bob, Pete's mom says. And speaking of snacks, who wants s'mores? Pete's dad gives everyone a stick to toast marshmallows on. Pete's mom handed out graham crackers and chocolate. Soon, everyone is enjoying a yummy dessert. Luigi, you want a snack?
No.
You don't want no snacks?
No.
You want a snack? You want a s'more?
No.
We gotta start a campfire. So Pete can't stop thinking about Bob's story. Is Bigfoot real? Don't let Bob scare you, Pete mom says. No one has ever seen Bigfoot. But if he is real, Pete's dad asks, giving Pete another marshmallow. I bet he's friendly, and I bet he likes s'mores. That gives Pete an idea. He decided to make a s'more for Bigfoot. That way, if he does come, he'll have a tasty snack. Next page. Soon it is time for bed. Pete's dad puts out the fire, and Pete and Bob head to their tent. Pete snuggles into his sleeping bag. It's warm and cozy, but he can't sleep. The woods seem extra dark, and all the forest sounds seem extra loud. She getting another book. Yep, you wanna turn the page? Suddenly, Pete's hear a weird swishing sound. Let me see, baby. He sits up and looks around. Come on back for your brother have a heart attack. You can have it on your lap. He sits up and looks around. Bob, Pete says, what is that? Bob opens an eye and listens closely. It's just the wind, he says finally. Pete still can't sleep. He hears a strange hooting sound. Hold on, we're not done with this page yet. He hears a strange hooting sound. It's just an owl, Bob says. That makes Pete think of his owl friend. He starts to feel bad, but then he hears a loud chirping sound. You want to hold the book? Yeah, put your leg down. It's just the crickets, Bob says. I can put the book on you if I want to. You get off of me. Uh-oh. We gotta take a pause. It's the ghetto version. This way you get a little ghetto. Oh, my book. Hello? Yeah, 11:93. My curfew now to 10 p.m. Okay. Let's get it. They interrupting our story time. We was almost done. Said we was almost done. Alright, so we were right here. Pete still can't sleep. He hears a strange hooting sound. It's just an owl, Bob says. That makes Pete think of his friend Owl. He starts to feel better, but then he hears a loud chirping sound. Chirp, chirp, chirp. It's just the crickets, Bob says. Go to bed, Pete.
Go to bed, Pete.
Pete put his pillow over his head. Maybe he can hide from the noises. Next page. Crack! Pete sits up again. Bob, did you hear that? He asks. But Bob is fast asleep. She's trying to dive off the couch. Pete hears another crack. He listens carefully. Is that Bigfoot? Pete opens the tent and looks around, but it is too dark to see anything. The next morning, Pete is the first one up. He rushes outside and looks around. He doesn't see any broken branches. There aren't any footprints. Then Pete sees the table. The s'mores he left for Bigfoot is gone. In its place is a note. It says, "Thanks for the treat, XOXO," and it's stamped with the biggest footprint Pete has ever seen. You think Bigfoot came? Pete shows the note to his family. "I knew Bigfoot was real, Luna. I knew he was real." Bob shouts. Pete smiles. He knows now that Bigfoot isn't scary. Just because he looks different doesn't mean Pete should be afraid of him. Pete starts looking for sticks. He can't wait to make another s'more for his groovy new friend, Bigfoot. The end. And that's the end of that book. Well, that's the end of that 2 chapters. You ready for your jam now?
No.
You want to hear your song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him. Hey, Mila, you got your phone?
Yeah.
I can borrow your phone for a second?
Yeah.
Daddy.
Get about 18% off.
Oh, I only need 1% of it. You changed your password? No, I'm just playing. That's just for the entertainment purposes, for the camera. You ready, Luigi?
Yeah.
What's your favorite sport? What's your favorite sport?
What if smartphones were more than just smart? The all-new Google Pixel 6. With a 24-hour adaptive battery that sends power precisely where you need it.
You ready?
Google Pixel 6.
Alright, chump.
Alright, last one was easy, but just going off the chimney.
Over the fence, hit the car window all neck.
Yeah, right, sure.
Watch this.
Dang, that's what I'm talking about. Give it up.
Sing it, Luna. What they playing? So dead. Street ball. Luigi, what you playing? Thought you was in the fall, boy. You almost went down. Turn up then, Luna. I see you. Luigi, Grandma see you crying. Ha, Grandma see you. Turn up, Mama Mila. Turn it off. You gotta say bye. Your nose running. Luna.
What's up? Emma.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say goodnight. Say goodnight.
Mommy.
Luigi, you gonna say bye? You don't have to. Luna already said it. Say bye-bye again. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good job. Good job.
Bye.
You gonna say bye-bye?
No.
No?